Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 2, Global Supply Chain Networks, Section 7, Connectivity, Visibility, and Legal Considerations. Lesson 5, Data Governance Frameworks. Data Governance Frameworks. Welcome, students. In our previous lessons, we discussed how connectivity and visibility are the lifeblood of a modern global supply chain. We learned that to see where a product is, or to connect with a supplier, we need data, massive amounts of it. But what happens when that data is messy, inconsistent, or insecure? What if different parts of your company define customer or product in completely different ways? This is where a data governance framework comes in. Think of data governance as the rulebook, the referee, and the playbook all rolled into one. It ensures that the data flowing through your connected supply chain is accurate, secure, and usable. For a beginner, understanding this framework is crucial because bad data leads to bad decisions, like shipping the wrong product to the wrong place or failing to comply with a new trade law. In this lesson, we will define data governance, break down its core components, and explore why it is the foundation of a trustworthy global supply chain. 1. What is data governance, and why should you care? At its simplest, data governance is the process of managing the availability, usability, integrity, and security of data. Imagine a huge, disorganized library. No governance. Books are piled everywhere. There are multiple copies of the same book with different titles. Anyone can walk in and take a book without checking it out. The librarian has no idea what is in the library or who has it. With governance, there's a cataloging system, Dewey Decimal System. Every book has a unique ID. There are rules about who can check out rare books. The librarian knows exactly where every book is and what condition it's in. In a global supply chain, your company's data is that library. A data governance framework establishes the rules, roles, and processes to keep that library organized and secure. It's not just about IT, it's a business function that ensures everyone is speaking the same language with the same facts. 2. Why is it critical for global supply chains? Global supply chains are incredibly complex. A single shipment might involve a manufacturer in Vietnam, a freight forwarder in Singapore, a customs broker in the US, and a retailer in Europe. Each of these parties generates and uses data. Without a strong data governance framework, you face the garbage in, garbage out problem. Here's what that looks like in practice. Poor visibility. If one partner calls a product SKU 123, and another calls it item ABC, your tracking systems won't be able to match them, breaking the visibility we learned about earlier. Compliance failures. If your data on the country of origin for a component is wrong or missing, you could face massive fines and delays during customs clearance. Inefficient operations. Planners might order too much of a material because the inventory data is duplicated and inaccurate, leading to high storage costs. Damaged partner trust. If you send a supplier the wrong forecast data because your internal data is messy, you strain the relationship and risk supply disruptions. Good data governance directly supports the goals of a connected supply chain by ensuring the data you are connecting with is trustworthy. 3. Key components of a data governance framework. A complete framework can seem complex, but it's built on 5 simple pillars. Let's look at each one. Data quality. This is about ensuring your data is fit for its intended use. It has several dimensions. Accuracy. Is the data correct? E.g., is the supplier's address actually 123 Main Street, not 321 Main Street? Completeness. Is all the necessary information there? E.g., does the product record include its weight, which is essential for shipping? Consistency. Does data match across different systems? E.g., does the sales database show the same customer name as the shipping database? Timeliness. Is the data up to date? E.g., has the supplier's lead time been updated from 2 weeks to 4 weeks? Data security and privacy. This focuses on protecting data from unauthorized access and ensuring compliance with privacy laws. Access controls. Who is allowed to see sensitive data like pricing, contracts, or customer information? A logistics coordinator might need to see a shipment's location, but they probably don't need to see the profit margin on that shipment. Data protection. How is data safeguarded? This includes encryption, scrambling data so it can't be read if intercepted, and secure data transfer protocols. Compliance. Adhering to global regulations like GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation in Europe, or CCPA, California Consumer Privacy Act, which dictate how personal data must be handled. Data standards and policies. This is the rulebook that ensures everyone defines things the same way. Data definitions. Creating a common business language. For example, the company-wide definition of high-priority customer might be any customer who has placed over $1 million in orders in the last 12 months. Everyone must use this definition. Data formats. Deciding on a standard format for data. For example, all dates must be written as YYYYMDD to avoid confusion between the 6th of May 2024, May 6th in the US, June 5th in Europe. Data management, data stewardship. This is the who of data governance. It assigns roles and responsibilities. Data owners. Senior leaders who are accountable for a specific set of data, e.g., the VP of supply chain owns all supplier data. They have the budget and authority to make decisions about that data. Data stewards. The data guardians, who work day to day to manage the data. They ensure the data quality rules are followed, help users understand the data, and resolve data issues. They are the bridge between IT and the business. Data custodians. Typically the IT team, responsible for the technical environment and security of the data. Data architecture and integration. This is the how and where of data storage and movement. Where is data stored? Is it in a central database, a data warehouse, or in the cloud? How does it move? This involves the systems and processes that allow data to flow from a supplier's system to your company's system. Good architecture makes integration smoother and more reliable. Summary and key takeaways. For a beginner in global supply chains, understanding data governance is about recognizing that data is an asset that must be actively managed. Data governance is the framework of rules, roles, and processes that ensures your data is a reliable asset, not a liability. It is the foundation upon which supply chain visibility, efficiency, and compliance are built. The 5 key pillars are quality, security, standards, stewardship, and architecture. By implementing a strong framework, a company can confidently use its data to make better decisions, build trust with partners, and navigate the complexities of the global market. In our next lesson, we'll explore how these frameworks are applied in practice through specific data sharing technologies and agreements between supply chain partners. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.